Yes, people. Now then, people. That threw me off. Now then, people. Welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you're all doing well. Just watching EFL Goal of the Season here because the EFL Awards are happening right now on Sky Sports Football. We're locked in. The reason I've jumped on, obviously, we can have a chat about tomorrow night's game, and obviously we need to win this. So it's just really to have a chinwag. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got no on. Let's have a chat, right? Let's talk about Farker. Let's talk about Leeds United. Let's talk. But what we do need to talk about first and foremost is the state of this championship team of the season. It stinks. It stinks. I now know how Southampton fans felt last season when Adam Armstrong wasn't included. Because you've got Joel Pirro, not even in the side. Josh Brownhill, where the fuck's Josh Brownhill? I'm doing some, love here for Brownhill for Burnley. Where is Josh Brownhill? Yeah. Look, I'm going to share, Junior Firpo, where's Junior? Of course, everyone's got their favourites, and of course, you're going to back your club. But like Gavin says, how was Brownhill not in this side with 16 goals? My good friend Oscar on Twitter put it best. I think he's bang on the money. Leeds scored 22 more goals than any other team in the EFL, and decided to only include one forward in the team of the year from Leeds United. Try guess who it is if you haven't already. But included two forwards from 14th place Norwich City. Now, we can talk about how many games Sargent's played, etc. I'm letting the bag here, but availability is also skill, right? If you're not available, it's a madness. I'll share with you. It stinks, though. I can't lie. It's wild. It's stinker. This is the championship team of the season. So in goal, James Trafford. Fair enough. Jayden Bogle, right back. Egan Riley and Esteve, centre back. Of course, Leeds fans will call where's Rodon, but I sort of understand it, if I'm honest. Like, two centre-backs that have been phenomenal all season and have presided over the best defensive record to ever be in the league. Look, Rodon has been immense, but I understand that as a partnership. Burrows, I have issues with, if I'm being honest. Is it a case of let's just get a Sheffield United player in there? No, Hamer's in there as well, but I don't think Burrows has been all that, personally. If you want my honest opinion, because what are we looking at here? Bearing in mind, Mama's scored 5 goals, but some are free kicks and penalties, I'd assume. Yeah. And has 3 assists. Now, if I were to compare that with, say, Junior Firpo, he has 4 goals and 9 assists. Well, why Junior Firpo isn't in that side is crazy. Yeah, for me. Harrison Burrows is good, but player of the season, that's interestingly Dazza, because we're going to find out, because it's between James, Trafford and Hamer. I think it'll go to Trafford, and I sort of understand it. But based on the state of this team, there's a little part of me thinks, come on, you best be giving it Dan James. You best be giving it Dan James. Bellingham, look, he was great in the early parts of the season. He was, saw enough of Sunderland. But they haven't been good for a while. And for me, Josh Brownhill should be in there. 100%. Josh Brownhill has 16 goals and 6 assists. 16 goals and 6 assists. How he's not in there is crazy for me. And he's pivotal to what they do. You could argue you could throw Josh Cullen in the mix, but obviously just for his goals alone, Josh Brownhill deserves to be in the team of the season. How he's not in there, he's mental for me. Absolutely mental. I just want to have a look at the actual goal scoring charts, yeah? see who's where. So players, if we go goals. I just want goals, man. What's it showing me? It's showing me shot creating actions and all sorts. Just standard stats. Give me standard stats for players. Take it out of our goals, right? Josh Brownell's the third top scorer. Third. And he's not even in the team of the season. Third. And he has 6 assists. And currently sat top of the table. The captain of Burnley, the heartbeat of the side, the fact that he's in there. Bellingham's purely a media pick. Bellingham was great at the start of the season, I won't lie. But Sunderland, much like Bellingham, fell off a cliff. Big up to my main man, Saeed. Listen, I'm excited to do content with you next season, but more so, we're going to be in a relegation battle together, man. So we're going to be able to speak on a regular basis, aren't we? It's going to be fun. And if we're going to pull any side into the relegation scrap, it's probably going to be used. People are talking about maybe Wolves, West Ham. I'm looking at you going, yeah. We set our sights on relegating Manchester United. That's where we're at, bro. You're so bad, like so bad. I took my son to see the Minecraft movie today. Comes out of the cinema. It's like, oh, late goal, Hoyland. Oh, bloody hell, what's the score? 1-1. 10 men Bournemouth. Wolves the week before. What's going on? It is, to be honest, serious questions are needed about the manager. Aren't they really? They are. I know you've got a shite side, but come on. Open heart surgery needed at that. Yeah. Relegation Rivals podcast. Me and Saeed. Get it locked in. It ain't easy. They know you in this chat, bro. We all know you. Yeah, Bellingham name pick. 100%. Bellingham is a name pick. Josh Brownell has to be in there. If I'm a Burnley fan, I'm raging. He's their captain. Look, at the end of the day, Joel Pirro scored 19 goals. He's a striker and is the top scorer. Yeah. Borja Sainz is a left winger, an inside forward, if you like, has 17 goals. Josh Brownell has the same assists as Pirro, more than Sainz, and has 16 goals. How is he not in there over fucking Joe Bellingham? It is mental. Mental. And I'm not even sat here going, oh, it should be Ampadu, it should be this, it should be that. It's mental to think that that he's not even in the side just to get Bellingham in. Tanaka, we don't even need to speak about Tanaka. His numbers aren't crazy, but that's not his role. He's a Rolls Royce of a footballer who'll take to the Premier League like a duck to water, 100%. Now, on the left, I get Sainz. Is there many other left wingers? People are talking about Manor. I get Sainz. Sainz, for the early parts of the season, was flying. If he doesn't get injured, Sainz probably gets top scorer, if we're honest. Like, at the end of the day, it took Pirro, 4 goals the other day just to usurp him. So I get Sainz. Listen, it can't be full of Leeds fans. You've got to also throw in the mix, folks, that Sainz has scored 17 goals for Norwich, who are like 14th in the league. So I sort of get it. I do get it. And, as someone who has rated Solomon this season, there has been games where he's maybe gone missing, whereas Sainz is probably running the show for Norwich. Now, Dan James is a definite pick. He'll probably be our player of the season alongside Rodon, maybe. I think it'll go to James because the attacking player and the output, etc. And Dan James has got 21 GNA, this season. He's got 12 goals and 9 assists. Dan James has been phenomenal. Yeah, Damar, that's a good point. No, this is the thing, innit, Damar? That's what I'm saying. Borja Sainz was out for a long time and he's still second top scorer. So, yeah, sorry, he was suspended for spitting, not injured. Apologies. Did he get like 9 games? 9 games and he's still only 2 goals behind. Pirro tells you how good he's been. Now, Josh Sargent's the real mad one for me. He does have 15 goals. He has 5 assists, right? He's got 5 less G&A than Joel Pirro. Now, you could argue and say, well, he's played less, but that's not Pirro's problem. I don't understand how Pirro's been missed from it. But then again, aesthetically, a lot of Leeds fans will tell you he goes missing. But I just did not. Nah. Apparently, there's a rule you can only have 3 from one team. It's not fantasy football. No way is that true. No way is that true. This is not fantasy football, man. 3 from each team. Nah. Big up, Moshukani. Ren, that's not true, bro. That's not true. This isn't fantasy football. Brownhill has to be in. You might have been. No way. It can't be true. Nah, I'm not having that. That's not true. Sargent feels like a mental inclusion. Yeah, 100%. Definitely. I'm not having... Can someone fact check that, though? It would make sense, but it's not. That can't be true. This isn't fantasy football. If you're the best team, you're the best team. Brownhill over him, and not the striker, bro, Sargent. Brownhill has to be in, though. 16 goals. Brownhill robbed. Absolutely robbed. Neil Warnock's won the contribution to EFL Award and Firpo as well. Yeah, there you go. It's not true. Leeds had 4 last year. Who did we have? Rodon, Ampadu, Rutter and Somerville. Yeah, we had 4. We had Rodon, Ampadu, Rutter and Somerville. It's not true. Not true, Ren. We had 4 last year. Rutter, Somerville, Ampadu and Rodon, I believe. No, it was Mez, wasn't it? It was Mez. It weren't Rodon. It was Mez. Mez, Ampadu, Gray, Somerville. They're now, Damar, they're on Sky Sports Football now, bro. Yeah, Ren, I did think that was BS, mate. It's not fantasy football. If a team, imagine a team won every game of football and everyone was 7 out of 10. What? 10 out of 10. Like, I know that won't happen, but big up, Paul. Thanks for the love, everyone. Hope you've watched the preview. I'm telling you, if you haven't watched the preview, here's some stats for you to get you confident, you know. Did you know Bristol City have won 4 games on the road all season? Just 4. They haven't beaten us at Ellen Road since 2008. We've won 14 of the last 15 games against them. Trust me, like we beat Bristol City. They have got Preston on final day. I don't think they'll go all out. They'll look at that Preston game and say, right, we win that. We confirmed, right? We confirmed. And the good thing is for them is Middlesbrough and Coventry who are in 6th and 7th, I think, play each other. So Bristol City will be all eggs in the basket, I think, for Preston. And we have a great record against them. I am really confident going into the game. Was the vote before the last game? I'm not sure, Kieran. They always do it before the end, but even still, maybe. I mean, maybe if you were to take 4 goals off Pirro, that then puts him on 15, which is the same as Sargent. So maybe then they look at it and go, well, actually, Sargent's got same goals as him and he plays for a worse team and has played less games. So maybe there's a bit of that. But the team stinks for me. A junior Firpo mittance. Poor. Oh, sorry, we didn't touch on Hamer. Hamer should be in there. I hear you. I don't think Hamer should win Player of the Year because of this. He also goes down a lot and whinges, and he's always something up with him. So he shouldn't win Player of the Year, but he should be in there. He should be in there. The reason he should be in there for me is he makes them tick. He makes them tick, and whenever he gets on the ball, he looks like something could he could make it happen. Do you know what I mean? So for me, Hamer should be in there. I'm okay with Sainz being in there. The one Brownhill should be in instead of Bellingham. I wouldn't be removing Hamer. It'd be Bellingham for me. It'd be Bellingham for me. In terms of manager of the year, it's not come out yet. It's not on there. Farker's up for the award, obviously, with Reggie Labrie and Scott Parker. Be interesting to see how they go, right? Yes, this is true. Shortlist for player of the year is Hamer, James, or Trafford. Firpo and Pirro should be there. The thing is, though, right, and I'm seeing a lot of Leeds fans saying about Pirro, but then they also will be saying that he goes missing in games. So it's that tribalism coming to the fore there. So can we really say yes for the amount of goals? And remember last year, Adam Armstrong was omitted in favour of Rutter, and they put Rutter in the striker position, even though he wasn't a striker, right? And if I'm Armstrong, I'd have been raging. So it was like, he scored loads of goals. We're getting that this time. But don't forget, there's been a lot of complaints from the fan base about Pirro this season. Let's be honest. There we go. Firpo's got 13 GNA in 31 games compared to... Yeah, I don't think Burrows should be in there, mate, if I'm honest. That's for me. But you were just asking a minute ago, who's manager at year? Chris Rigg got EFL Championship Apprentice of the Season. They were the ones that were done before it went live. It's now live on Sky Sports Football. Started at 8:30. They've given away Goal of the Season, George Abbott, for a sensational strike. There was a Chef Wednesday one in there as well. Tyler Moore got Community Award, Contribution, Neil Warnock, which is fitting, really. His championship royalty, I guess. I'm not sure. Not sure. But he's good, but Middlesbrough, no. Whereas Bellingham, look, I know Sunderland haven't been great for a while, but they're still fourth. They still did what anyone expected of them. And in them games, Bellingham was pretty special. So, but I still think Brownhill should be in there. Why Brownhill's not in there is a madness. Joke, it proves... I don't think we can say that, man, because obviously last season we had 4 in there, and yeah. And Somerville got player at year, and Archie Gray got young player at year last season. So don't forget this. So we can't, we can't have it both ways, if you know what I mean. But I still think it's wrong. I do think it's wrong. Maybe back to winning ways. Yeah, we'll be back to winning ways tomorrow. Don't you worry about that. Someone says Firpo in the 9 instead of Sargent. So shout. I understand Rodon not getting in because of their centre backs, Egan, Riley, and Esteve. No, we had 4, mate. We had 4 last season. No, Mez was definitely in. Mez was in team of the season because Farker used it as a reason why he didn't drop him this season. Mez was definitely in. No, I think it should be Farker, but we'll see. Yeah, 100%. No, he what? Oh, no, he wasn't, man. I'm telling you, he wasn't. He wasn't. I'm going to have to check this now. We had 4 in, man. We did. One sec. EFL Championship. Team of the season 24-23. It was definitely 24-23. It was definitely Mez because managers mentioned it. We're now in 24-25, so it'd have been 23-24. We definitely had 4, man. It wasn't Hermanson. Neighbours are kicking off. Mez, Amps, Somerville, and Rutter. Yeah. He wasn't, man. He wasn't. If you're checking on Grok or AI and that, it'll come up with Herman. It wasn't. I swear to God, he wasn't. This is where you can't always... Hang on. Because the manager... tell me 23, 24. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it was Hermanson. It was Hermanson. Yeah, no, it was. So which one was Melier? Fuck's sake. We did only have 3. Yeah, I'm on the EFL website as well now. You're right. We actually dominated it last year. Archie was young player. Right, okay, yeah. Nah, sorry, folks. I'm wrong. Even the best get it wrong. They do, man. I hold my hands up. I don't delete. I'm not going to delete this video now, I promise you. Because I got that wrong, yeah? I promise I won't delete it because deleting's cheating. I made a mistake, that's all. Is this... Mate, I get a lot wrong. I swear to God. Mandela effect. I swear it was me. Same. You was Rent. No, I don't know if you're right about the 3 players thing, though. But yeah. If you are, I'm deleting. But Melier did win an award. I know he did. I know he won an award. It can't be. Surely not. That's bullshit. Well, in that case... Of course I do. I always get called out, man. Fucking hell. Stop that, man. Who's called me out? You mean in this chat or someone else? Football writers team? Maybe. I don't know. He won keeper of the season. Clean sheet award, maybe? Yeah. Fuck no. Probably for most goals created. Golden Glove. Oh, good to man. No worries, bro. Yeah, so what was I going to say? If it is free, yeah. LUFC lost. Come on with us. No, I'm not better than that, mate. No, I'm not better than that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't want to be. So, if it is 3 players, yeah, then I would take off. I would have replaced one of the Burnley centre backs with Rodon to get Brownell in ahead of Bellingham. That would be my pick. %, man. It's part of the game, man. People take it too serious. Relax, man. Then we'd have to remove... Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so who would I remove from ours? James Bogle Tanaka. Yeah, can't, can you? Nah. That's why Firpo and all that sort of stuff. Oh, PFA Championship Team of the Year had Melier, Graham, Purdue and Somerville. Right, okay. That's what it is then. Different awards. So you must be only... Ren, you were right, my man. You were right, brother. You were right. No worries. So Neil Warnock gets contribution to the league. When's the next one? Goal of the season, that's gone. Divisional team of the season to be awarded. Awards for championship player of the seasons. They're last, though. Right, let's have some... Should we see nominees? Yeah, but then we'd have to lose one of ours. So I understand them putting Sargent in there. How many players is needed, Joe, to be comfortable? Oh, lots, mate. Lots. Many. Also, who's going to the parade on Monday? I'm going to ask the chat, actually. Start a poll. Not this Monday, obviously. Monday at 5th. I'm going to stay at Jack's Sunday night. So you might see a live stream where we're both together. And we're meeting up with Luke, actually, as well. So I wish, turns out I'm in Croatia. Vic's in Whitby. Bro, Whitby's 2 minutes away. Pack it in. Get out of Whitby. I might go if my mate goes. Go anyway. Don't not go because someone's not going. Just go on your own. You'll see Leeds people there. You'll see me there, Dr. Cox. Go. Oliver's going to be there. Matthew's booked a hotel for Sunday and Monday. Jonathan, we will be there. Sarah's going to be there. Big up Matty. Be able to spot Matty. He's the guy like chiseled up, looking sexy as. He's a good looking bloke. He's Matty. You'll spot Matty. Jamie's going to be there. Got work. Pulisic. Yeah, man. Listen, if you do see me, come and say hello. Because too many people say, like, oh, I seen you. And I'm like, well, why didn't you say hello? Tom, nah. Right. And I'm also 2 hours, hour 45. And I still made it the other night after the thing, just get in the car. Too dear to fly over 2 weeks back to back. Yeah. Well, enjoy the game, Damien. That's the main thing. Joe, share where you are on the day. Nah, man. People might want to come and fill me in, man. You never know. Defo, Joe. Me and the boy will be on the lookout for you. Yeah, definitely. Paul, are you a Blackburn fan? Preston? Who do you support, Paul? Unrecognisable, really. Yeah, you can have a picture, not an autograph. Joe got there when everybody left. Yeah, no, what it is, mate. I arrived and everyone went, "Oh, that dickhead's here." Thought you'd be Blackburn. Mate. Yeah, listen, look, that's another thing as well, Leeds fans. If we don't win the title, are you asked? Because we've got to win tomorrow, you know. If we don't win tomorrow, we won't win the title because Burnley will definitely beat Millwall on the final day at home at Turf Moor, place where they don't concede. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's done. So we have to win both of ours. We'll be there celebrating with my Bezzy. Hope to see you there. Ryan, are you going to be there? You best be, mate. Sam wants the title. Yeah, it's one of them, though, isn't it? Right? We all want the title. If we don't get the title, we'll go, it don't matter. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you get knocked out at cup and you go, when you get knocked out at cup and you go, oh, well, concentrate on league. It's that kind of vibe, isn't it? If we don't, stop. You will not damp my shine. Damar, if you see me, come and say hello because I don't want to see you celebrating if we finish second and they're driving around. It's a little bit Tim Potty, but I don't care because it makes up for the Bielsa time, doesn't it? So we can party. A bit like Liverpool have, by the way. And anyway, the last 3 times Liverpool have won the league, we've won the second division. So it's happening anyway, isn't it? You know what I mean? More trophies in the cabinet, exactly. Did you see Simon Jordan? Let's talk about that, actually. Did you see Simon Jordan's tweet after Connor Ben said, I need to go sit in a darkened room somewhere and go over what happened? Simon Jordan put a tweet out saying, Daniel Levy's just told him, crack on, and sent him to trophy room. I thought, Simon Jordan, that's brilliant. I was buzzing for you back now. The best moment was when them doors opened, WWE style, and you just saw Chris Senior like that. Rastafari. Oh, it was brilliant, man. I was sat here actually playing FIFA, watching like where undercard was on, and I went, "Oh my God, he's there!" Felt like Jim Ross. It was brilliant, man. Rastafari. Connor, it was an unbelievable fight, mate. Unbelievable fight. And they did sign up for a 2-fight deal. So they'll have a rematch, won't they? I do think the scorecards were wide. And obviously at the time I'm thinking, oh, this could be a draw. But then when you see on Twitter, when you know, people who understand the sport more than me, and also when you look at stats and stuff and they go, actually, he was landing more, he was more busy. And I think in the last couple of rounds, Eubank really came on, didn't he, in terms of more heart and that. But it was brilliant. It was proper like slugfest, just throwing bombs at one another. It was quality. It looked like in that final round, one big shot would have took one of them out, but they didn't have enough, right? But it was quality. It was quality, man. Yeah, I was calling him a disgrace just days before the fight, man. I watched like a lot of boxing stuff on YouTube, Ring Magazine, IFL TV, Proper Boxing, which is a new one I've found, which is quality. A couple of Cockneys, and they just talk over videos, but it's quality. It's quite funny. Yeah, and all week, disgraceful. Yeah, Daniel Dubois. Fort Ben, Fort Wells. I mean, Chris, they did everything to make that fight difficult for Chris Eubank, man. I know he was bigger, but my God, he looks like, I don't know, like a shell, didn't he, at times? So, yeah. Football League's corrupt more than we think. 3 players in a team this season, absolutely a joke. Yeah. Ryan, that's quality. Whereabouts are you meeting in town? Don't know, mate. I think I'm staying at Jack's. Make my way over. I think Luke's going to come over. We're going to have some food on the night, and then Sunday morning, be just heading into Leeds, I guess. Does anyone know what the route is? I've not even seen the route, you know. I've not even seen the route. I just know the council were like, I don't even know what the route is. Yeah. Does anyone know? It's Monday, not Sunday. Yeah, it's Monday. Sorry. Yeah. Monday, Demar. It's Monday, mate. Bank holiday Monday. Leeds have tweeted congratulations to Dan James, Altanacker, and Jayden Bogle for being named in the Sky Bet Championship Team of the Season. So Leeds have tweeted out now. Doesn't it start at the town hall? Genuinely don't know. I know buses aren't going from train station to Head Row. Yeah, there was a thing doing the rounds, weren't there? That all the council had seen. Man, you wouldn't show yourself. You. I'd love to meet you, mate. Love to meet you. What's this? League One team of the season. We know these, man. What's going on? Sam Tickle. Wigan. See what the sound's saying. Because after team at seasons, it'll be have a look. Divisional team of the seasons, then it's awards for Championship, League One and League Two, manager and player of the season. Do we hang about? Yeah, Millennium Square will be lit, won't it? You'll see people on lampposts and everything, man. Quality. No, mate. Definitely not. Definitely not. Melier was in the PFA Championship team and Leeds had 4 reps. Yeah, man. Christopher Clara, Birmingham. Bloody hell, Birmingham. Did you see their owner come out and say something like, we'll be one of the most richest clubs in the division or something next year, on parity with the parachute payment teams? That Birmingham are going to go for it, you know. So you're looking at Birmingham, Wrexham, Leicester, Southampton, Ipswich, Sunderland, maybe Sheffield United, Coventry could come again. Genuinely, that's 9 teams where I could argue that could have a proper go. I'm so glad we are out of this division. So glad. Because my days, it's going to be rough next season. It might actually be tougher getting in top 6 than staying in Prem. Imagine. My thing's decided to go and blink now. Fucking piss. Night Lord. Birmingham will be strong. They will be, man. They will. Yeah. There you go, then. That's what that is. There you go. It must only be 3 per team. Yeah, same, mate. Damien, rock hard. Meeting a few lads in Head of Steam before. If you fancy it, potentially Sam, I'll be following Luke and that me. I'll just say, where are we going? Bamford to Wrexham. Jimmy, it's not been announced yet. It's after team at seasons. But it'll be League 2. Then it'll be League 1 Champo, won't it? So, not going to be here all night, do I? Let's have a look at the vote. But who is the signing you're praying for most? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Biloy, is it? The Udinese centre-back's been doing the rounds on Waco. I don't know. Reliable, that is. As we saw last season, with anything on YouTube, on newspapers, on Waco, on Twitter, you can never bank on it, can you? Yeah. Lewis Bate made it in the League One. Nice. Has he been promoted or all? Some lads will tell you we should have had him playing in Premier League for Jesse Marsh, by the way. Tacticos! Tacticos want Lewis Bate in, and kicked off that Leo Hjelde was sold to Sunderland and he can't get a game there. Madness. Tacticos. Right, Sky Sports Football. James Trafford, he is Championship one. Let's see what they're saying anyway. I want to see what they say about Bellingham and what they say about Sargent. Bogle. Praising Bogle. Almost unstoppable partnership with Dan James, they're saying. The best defence ever. In Europe. Wow. You're getting on my shoulders, Joe, to see the bus 100%. Are you meeting us, Danny? Are you meeting us, brother? Jack Harrison better get sold. They might see a place for him, mate. Yeah, like Harley says, like and subscribe if you haven't already, folks. Don't forget to do that. Big year next year, or this year, this season, next season, big season. Let's see if we can catch some of those that be paying for them subscribers. Mad that Trafford is only 22, crazy. Burrows, though. Dan James. He's watching it on Sky Sports Football, folks. Job. Let's see what they say. Nah, rubbish. Our Tanaka. Managers of the season coming up soon. They are Russ, yeah. Joe, did you see Gabe's player wish list ambition? I haven't, mate. No, is it any good? What's he got on it? Probably Kershaw, yeah. Boy, your science there. Let's see what they say about bloody Hamid should be in there. Parker gets manager of the season. Farker has no chance, but nah, I disagree. What is that? That's genuinely what they've just said. The most feared striker in the Championship. What? Mental. Scott Parker's there. I don't think Parker's there. Oh, we've got a game tomorrow, haven't we? We're not in, are we? Going to Scott Parker, innit? Scotty Parker, innit? Did you see as well? Did you see, by the way, one sec, because obviously White Rose rivals, Hull City are going down, aren't they? I think Hull City are going to go down because they've got to go to Portsmouth on final day. They got beat by Derby. It's brutal. Plymouth are down, although not mathematically, but they're... Sorry, it's lagging because I'm loading up the fucking... Flash Scores always does this. Cardiff got relegated. Plymouth are 3 points behind Luton, but obviously Goal difference is 8-6. So they'd have to score 14 goals against Leeds United. So that's not happening. So they're down. And then it's between Hull and Luton. And Hull have to go to Pompey. You don't want to have to go to Fratton Park on final day. Nah. I think Luton are going to stay up. They've got West Brom away. I don't think either win. I don't know who's manager at West Brom at the minute, but I can't see Hull going to Pompey. I think Hull are going to go down. How mad's that when Liam Rosenior's just turned down jobs in England and signed a new deal over in France? Yeah. And Hull will get relegated. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Why they sacked Rosenior? Mental. Brought in that Tim Walter. Shocking. No, well, they're not happening, are they? No, really? Evil there. I love Gabe, by the way. Gabe's a top guy, but that's wild. Wild. Definitely wild. And to be honest, I think Leeds United will go more English, like played in the league and stuff. We got quite an appealing way of surviving, Joe. If Preston lose to Bristol City and we draw against Pompey, we'll stay up. Big up to Ant, by the way. He's here. Big up to Ant from To Hull and Back podcast. He said, if we win, we stay up because Stoke and Derby play each other and can't both win. Right, okay. Yeah, fair. Is it between you and Luton? You forget Preston and Derby are still there as well. So Preston have got to go to Bristol City. Now, Bristol City will get beat tomorrow, by the way. So you want us to beat them. That means they're them, because they've only won 4 on the road. We beat Bristol City. Yeah? No, he didn't say Grealish. Jack Grealish to Leeds United? Stop there. I mean, I would love that, but that is not happening. No, I haven't, Ryan. Apparently, Nick Hammond hasn't been involved in the football club for a while, though. So, Grealish would just go back to Villa. Do you know what I mean? Grealish will go to a top side. 35 million. What? For fuck's sake, man. Nah. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Between us and Preston, Bristol City, oh God, that has blown my mind. It's blown my mind. Mental. Wow, that's mad. We need the thing, don't we? We need Andrea and Locke back in the factory doing some proper scouting reports. Yeah, mad, innit? Actually, while you're here, talk to me. Talk to me, please. How you feel about Rosenior? What's this then? Manager at year? Oh, it's Darren Moore. Port Vale. Graham Alexander at Bradford. Go on, Bradford. Are they getting promoted? Madness. Yeah, man. We will be there. Right, stop spoiling it, because if he wins it, that you're doing it again. You're putting spoilers in the chat. Who are you on about here? Grealish. Are you telling me you would turn down Jack Grealish, Michael? Because he's 30. Is that what you're doing? You're not being real. I'm sure you're not. Grealish is 29 though. But even still. Yeah, I mean, but that's... Yeah, fair. Fully expecting Osmajic to get player of the season at this rate. Mad, isn't it? Yeah, it's Jack Grealish. No, Jack Grealish will leave City. They will sell him. There'll be a massive overturn at City. He will go, but he's not coming to Leeds United. You're being serious, you wouldn't take Grealish. I'm sorry. You need to really rethink that, mate. Yeah, no, I don't know why we're doing it, but yeah. Right, so the fact Daniel Farker isn't there and Parker is. Parker's getting the... Yeah. Oh, what's it? Hey, look at this. Villa News 2 hours ago. Jack Grealish could be just months away from leaving Manchester City to return to Aston Villa. Yeah. No, I wouldn't spend that much on him, but yeah, Aston Villa. He just returns home, doesn't he? Sky Sports Football, mate. Sky Sports Football. Henry, but we are, man. We are. Come on, women. That's a silly one because he's not there. He won't get it. I don't know what you mean. Oh, about the Farker award. No, of course. Of course. You already know it's Parker anyway, so what are you talking about? What's he? Yeah. I don't know. Do you think that's silly to say that? I don't. Parker or Farker would be fair. Yeah, we want it to be Farker, don't we? Want it to be our man Daniel. Yes, George. Tanaka, James, and Bogle. I want to know if he's won this manager fucking season award, man. Yes, we will do, Tommy Gunn. We will do. We will do. No, Phil, no. 10 not to, mate. 10 not to. Yeah, no, yeah. I'd take Kepa on loan, yeah. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that, mate. I've not... Well, I just know that it was mentioned. Bro, Jack Grealish is not has-beens, man. He's just had a bad few seasons, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do we know what time the parade is? Do you know if stay the night or the night? Stay the night before, man. You'll be sound. I don't know. But either way, once the parade's finished, it'll just be body. 61% of you can't make it. That's wounding. Absolutely wounding. League 2. Listen, folks, I'm going to... Anyway, it's getting a bit warm in here. We had a chinwag. We had a chat. It's getting late. I've got to be up tomorrow early doors. Get the son to school because his mum's sunning herself up in Benidorm. And tomorrow's game day. And I've had a few late nights. So, listen, I think Trafford will win player at year. And I also believe that Parker will win manager at year. Definitely Kershaw agreed. Yeah, I'm not saying great. Yeah, they would be. Tell them, Jason. You know. Right, folks, I'm going to leave it there anyway. Big up to all the winners. I just wanted to chat with you and then obviously chat about that team of the season. But I'll see you tomorrow, right? Most of your viewers are remote followers, Joe. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Anyway, folks, I'm going to peace it out. Thanks for watching, all 610 of you, and then some. Big up to you all. Enjoy your evening. I'm going to shoot and... Hang on, let's wait for manager at year. Let's wait because it's gonna be here because they're just doing League One now. So Chris Davis, Birmingham City gets manager at year. We'll be here. We're gonna stay. We'll stay. Good man. Damar needs me still. Forgive me if it goes quiet. What are we saying about Bellingham anyway? Have you seen his reaction to that Pedri goal? And then does nothing. Do we reckon the ego's getting the better of him or what? He doesn't even... He walks and then Pedri just finds back at net. If it's not Farke, we riot. Sky Sports football, mate. Chrissy Wilder, manager at year. I don't know about this Chris Davis. Joe's watching. You spent loads of money, Birmingham, man. It's not an achievement. Oh, really? So we doesn't go straight to Championship manager? Surely not. Is that right? No, they've just done manager of League Two. So now, which was the Bradford City manager. It's now. Don't spoilers. No spoilers. I'm going to turn chat off for a second. You'll be ahead of me. Yeah? I'll have to turn it in. Little boys woke up. Give me a sec. I can't. He's woke up. Listen, folks, I'll have to shoot. Good luck. And hopefully it's Farke. Hopefully it's Farke. I'll see you in a bit. Peace out.